You ever see a shadow out of the corner of your eye? Have you ever had that feeling that something or someone is watching you? Do you ask yourself why these spirits are here? What do they want? Are they lost? Or are they trapped? I'm Ryan, and I run a paranormal group called Nuclear Soul Seekers. These are just some of the questions we ask when we do an investigation. We just don't try to get evidence of the paranormal. We try to get answers.
Where's the lady from upstairs one keeping you here?
You're listening to Trapped Souls.
Hi, welcome to Trapped Souls again. We're here with my co-host Erin.
Hello.
Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
She's drinking a beer.
Yep.
And my daughter Tegan. All of us are part of Nuclear Soul Seekers, the paranormal group. We like to investigate. This episode we're going to be talking about why we became a group. And we'll be talking to Sarah, Tegan, and Erin, and myself about the reasons why we created this group. Erin, we'll start with you.
Okay.
The reason you like to talk, so.
I do like to talk. I've always wanted to go ghost hunting. And I hate using the term hunting.
Investigating.
Yeah, paranormal investigation. There we go. I grew up watching Ghostbusters. I grew up watching Scariest Places in the World and all of that. It always scared the absolute shit out of me. So obviously and naturally, I decided that that's something I wanted to do, and I pestered the hell out of Craig that I wanted to do the flashlight tours or something like that at Madison. He finally gave in reluctantly, and we went. I've seen ghosts before. I've dealt with things being moved. Yeah, I've had some crazy experiences. I think the craziest, I'll make this brief, was we ended up bringing back dirt from a cemetery on tools, and this was Craig's Great Times 5 grandmother's grave. Brought it back. She ended up in my kitchen in West Springfield. This is really abbreviated because it's kind of a long story. And she stood there and stared at me from the kitchen. And I told her, guess what? You gotta go. You're not allowed in there. I told her she could stay outside. She ended up going to the barn that I had on my property, and doors would open in that barn. The locks would come undone on the horses' stalls, and it wasn't something easy to open. So, I want to know more. I do not believe that once you die, there's nothing there. There's too much energy in our body. So that's why I'm in this group.
Hey, well, let's go right to Craig. You mentioned Craig was reluctant at first.
Yeah.
I don't want to say reluctant. He was just not a believer.
Right.
That was a waste of time. But after Madison, he started getting a little more into it.
Yeah.
I work with Craig on a daily basis.
Sorry.
Too much. But he even said that he was only going to Madison for your support.
Right, yeah.
And that's pretty much all the reason. But I think he actually enjoyed himself.
Oh, yeah.
And now he's getting into it.
Yeah.
He won't admit it, but he does like it.
Yeah.
So now we got Sarah, Scary Sarah, Screaming Sarah.
Keep going.
That's all we got for now.
Right.
We've only got 2 hunts. We got 3 nicknames, so that's not bad. I know what you're going to say, but I'll ask anyways. Why'd you get into this?
You forced me. You did. You told me for weeks, let's just try it. Let's face your fears. And every time it was a hard no.
Yeah.
And then I saw you at work one time, and you said I had no choice because I was part of the group. It was broken down by pay, pretty much. And, yeah, that was it. And
do you regret it?
No, I don't regret it, but I didn't know what I was getting into, necessarily. I didn't think we were going to talk to these things. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought it was going to be like, hey, look at this room. Hey, look at this room. We're 5 minutes into seminary. Aaron's like, is there anyone here with us? I was like, oh, what did I get myself into? Why am I here right now? Because I didn't know that was part of the plan.
That's when you latched onto me down in the basement.
Yeah, and I had you and Craig stand shoulder to shoulder up against the wall.
Yep.
And nothing could touch me. Yes, you're right. I did do that. And I did that the rest of the night, too. And then jumped into Craig's arms, so.
Yeah, Sarah really, I'm assuming you don't really watch many paranormal shows.
I watched that, A Haunting or some shit, growing up.
Yeah.
And it scared the shit out of me. And 26 years old, this stuff scares the shit out of me. and that's about it.
Yeah.
Do you think you have a healthy respect for the paranormal?
Yes, that's why I don't go into the haunted areas.
Well, you do because you go with
Because
us.
I was forced. And we saw how that one went.
So Sarah's getting better a little bit. She's still run.
Oh yeah.
She's still. I mean, she's probably happy she's not going on to this next hunt because we're doing solo hunts.
No, I texted you and said I wanted to go.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd make you do a solo hunt.
Oh no, that would not happen.
And well, I already told Erin, you don't do it, you're not part of the group.
Oh well, I'm sick.
Yeah.
You're feeling COVID-y right now,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I got the bed.
But the whole point of the solo hunt is like we do a lot of poorhouses, infirmaries, and all that, and old jails, especially like poorhouses and hospitals. Like those people are in there probably with one other person. If not, the only interaction you have is with the nurse. So you're doing a solo hunt. They could open up more to you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to be scary? Yes. You're going to be down in an attic room with no flashlight. It's probably going to be a little freaky. I mean, that room is dark as is.
Which one?
The attic.
Upstairs?
All the way in
Where
the
I got
back.
hurt?
Yeah, but in the back rooms. Yeah.
Mhm.
But part of investigating is doing that type of stuff and see what kind of reactions we get. Hopefully we get some answers, and it'll be fun. I mean, Erin's going to think it's not fun at the time. But
Wait, why am I getting singled out now?
there's only 4 of us here.
Oh, okay.
So, and she's not going.
God damn it. And she's your kid. Gotcha.
Yeah. And, I'm still reluctant to have my daughter do it. But, again, she's part of the group. So she's going to have to do it.
If you don't do a solo hunt, you're not part of the group, Tegan.
Yeah.
Didn't you hear your dad?
I want to do it.
She will. She'll prove Sarah wrong,
Good.
as always.
Yeah.
All right, so Tegan.
I'll give you some gushers after.
Sarah don't get any more cookies.
No.
Wow.
All right, Tegan. So Tegan's been on 3 hunts with me, I believe. I think you started when you were 11 or 12.
Yeah. It was with Madison. And what age do you think I went to? Translating. So 13 maybe?
13, yeah.
This last one at Fairfield that I just went on.
All right, so I didn't take her to the last Madison we went to, and I heard about it, trust me. It wasn't. She was mad at me, but she's 14, so she's always mad at me for something.
Yep.
But she's going this time, so it'll be a good time. We'll do more Estes method. We got the portal box going now. Got some more tools in the toolbox. We'll have a good time. Me personally, I got into it. I think it started, 6th grade. I didn't do a hunt, but I did see my first full body apparition in my house. And it was kind of weird. I was walking down the steps to my house. You're done. I don't care. Did you have anything else to
No,
say?
you never told me about that.
Oh,
He's got to keep everybody intrigued. It's not true. Come on.
yeah. So we bought this house. It was built in 1918. It was an older house. So when you went up the steps, the room to your right was just open, and you walked straight in. And that was me and my brother's bedroom at the time. So one morning I got up, walked out, looked over, saw this old lady there. It's morning. I wasn't thinking. Walked down the steps, went to the kitchen, stopped, kind of looked upstairs. My mom's in the kitchen. She's like, "Oh, did you see the old lady up there?" And I was like, "Oh." Like, if she didn't say anything, I'd be like, "I just woke up." But that was my first experience with the paranormal. And that turned into my bedroom, a few months later.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, I live with some old lady upstairs. That was my first experience. Then we got into it, doing Madison. Then I went to Mansfield. Then Trans-Allegheny.
Yeah.
And those are the only ones I've been on. This will be my 10th hunt total coming up. So double digits. It's not bad. And hopefully many more coming up. Lane. So Lane got into this. I did not know Lane. It's Erin's neighbor.
My neighbor, yeah.
So we met up at a local pub before we went to Madison. I knew that this girl was even going to make it to Madison. And it was a half-mile down the road. I'm not going to lie. She was nervous. Erin was nervous.
I was terrified. Not nervous, terrified.
Yeah. Lane's doing what nervous people do at a bar. And Erin ordered food and didn't even touch it. So, I mean, she's a good investigator. She She'll be on our next one. She's been at every single one so far. She does help run our Facebook page at Nuclear Soul Seekers. And again, you can always comment at our Gmail account, trappsouls0@gmail.com. So you guys have any, like...
She's got balls, that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
She's bold.
Yeah,
she's
she'll
bold.
go into
She'll
a
do
situation that
Mhm.
you won't go
I
into.
will not do shit that she will do, I'll tell you that. She'll do it with tears in her eyes, and I'll be running the other way with tears in my eyes.
And that's one thing I do give about credit, Lane, because I thought she wouldn't even go to Madison, but she still won everything. Then you heard on our first episode of Madison, the Devil's Toy Box.
Ugh.
Like, I didn't think anybody wasn't going there, and she looked at me and said, "I'm gonna go in, as long as I want in." She does try,
Mhm.
and she does get in there, and she's scared, which is fine. I mean, you're supposed to be a little freaky. It's called the Devil's Toy Box for a reason. And Tegan will be in there this time, so.
Oh, sorry.
See you never.
I honestly think we should all do like a 10-minute solo session, Devil's Toy Box.
I
think you're
don't
by yourself on that one.
know about that.
Yeah, you know.
Honestly, I'm down for it.
Alright, so Tegan's in. You know what? I'll just make a rule right now. We're all doing Devil's
No.
Toy Box. You're not even going to be there.
Enjoy it, Erin.
Erin, how do you like my rules at makeup? I was like,
Some bullshit, but I want to be in this group, so I guess peer pressure wins all.
yeah. Erin did tell me, because it was Erin's idea to create this group, and she looked at me, she's like, you can kind of be in charge of this group, because I've done it. I think she's regretting that now.
100 billion%. Yeah.
But I haven't been voted out yet. So
He said
Soon.
yet.
Soon to come.
So I think the only people that are going to have a problem with this rule or game we're going to play will be Lane and Erin. But we'll go from there.
Are you paying for my therapy after this?
Craig has good insurance, so.
Yeah, he does. Shit.
But we'll have fun with it. I think we'll get a lot of answers to there, and honestly, Devil Toy Box, not much goes on in there besides it looks freaky.
Okay.
And I'll give $20. Whoever does Bloody Mary and the Devil's
Oh,
Toy Box.
I don't think so. You can buy me a
See?
pony.
That's just not real, though. Bloody Mary, that's not a real thing.
You-
Like, she's real, like, in the mirror.
But you won't do it.
Not in the Devil's Toy Box, like, no, I don't want to go in the Devil's Toy Box, if we're honest.
I asked you like 5 times. I'm like, don't you say Bloody
Sir,
Mary?
I wasn't there.
No, at Fairfield.
What happened at Fairfield?
We're in the bathroom. I said, do Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I said, just say her name twice. Don't do the third time. You said, no, I want to say her name once in the mirror.
You
I
did
remember
say
that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, it scared her so bad she completely forgot about it.
I don't remember being in the bathroom. You talking about the normal bathroom?
No,
No, it was
I'm
like...
not going in the normal bathroom with you.
That's why I was like, oh, I don't remember that.
It was
I don't
like...
remember the other one.
Was it the one right up the steps?
Yeah, it had like all the stalls in it. And
Yeah.
like the
Usually a
mirrors.
bathroom has a bunch of stalls in it, yeah.
No, like...
Like the patient bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like it was all like dusty.
All right, so 3 people remembered and Sarah doesn't.
Yeah.
But,
I think you're just teaming up against me, honestly.
so you'll do it next time.
Yeah. See, maybe if somebody else is in there with me.
No, I'm not saying Devil's Toy Box, just a mirror.
What do you want to do? Say it 3 times?
Yes, say her name, spin around.
Now we gotta light some candles,
I just want you all to know who is listening. As Sarah's talking, she's just rocking more and more, and you can just see the fear overcoming.
You do it in Sarah's room, where,
Ooh,
where
yeah.
the portals are.
Dude, in Madison the first time, one of those little things was saying Sarah.
Yeah.
And Erin and Lane heard it, and I was like, who the fuck is Sarah? And that ain't me. Like, damn, why are they saying that name? And I walked out of the room. But then when we were in Sarah's room, you could hear something walking in
The
across
hallway.
the hall.
Yeah.
Because you were doing your thing, getting stabbed in the eye.
Yeah.
Craig was in the closet or some shit. We were in the hallway, and you could hear it in the other room because, like, the paint chipping falls.
Yeah.
You could hear it sounded like someone walking on chips because they were walking on that floor. Dude, shit, I wanted to cry.
So are you doing Bloody Mary in Sarah's room or not?
I'm not gonna put that on here, no, because then I'm held to it.
But you said it's not real, so just say yes or no.
It's not, but I'm still scared. I was just hope that would like talk somebody else into doing it, you know? Like, no, you're right.
You know what?
You're right.
I'm
It's not
volunteering
real.
Craig right now.
Yeah, Greg.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh, and
Yeah.
Sarah's room because he had that picture.
Yeah, the picture of him with that
Oh.
Ooh,
transposed
yeah, you should
picture.
upload that to the Facebook too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put the. We talked about that last time. I didn't put that on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, we have to do that.
So yeah, I love that picture.
We gotta, when you go back, you gotta get a picture of the lady though.
I do.
We have it.
Oh, the side by side.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you gotta do.
Because Craig's the type of guy that it has to slap him in the face, and he's still going to try to figure out a reason behind it.
I think he's more leaned toward. I think he's a big believer. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Yes, and I'll tell you what, he has grown in his beliefs since he's been with me.
I think especially after the
Huge.
seminary too, when that shadow thing went across the wall.
Oh, that was, yeah.
And it couldn't be. I mean, we were all waving our hands.
Yeah,
and everything,
I
and
was
it couldn't
walking
be
back and
justified.
forth.
Like I think that was a big eye opener to him.
Or the growl in
The growl
yeah.
and the thing saying Craig.
Yeah.
In Fairfield.
Mhm.
And I mean, he's like me though. Like I let him hear that. And he's like, "That's cool,"
Yeah.
but still didn't give me a high five.
He doesn't get excited for much.
No. Another individual we have that shadowing that's with our group. Another one like Sarah. Like his family goes every year down to Mansfield, and he never went. Like he did not want to.
Mm-mm.
I talked him into it. He did it, and he's actually really grown very interested in this. Like we talk about it all the time, and he's a good investigator,
Mm-hmm.
and he's scared but willing still to go in places. And I use him as a pawn, I guess you want to say, like going into places that I feel.
Yeah.
And we talked about that in the first episode. If you feel something, go investigate it. If you hear something, someone calls you, go investigate it.
No.
Every time you say that, I like it. If you hear or if you see something, say something.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I think Tegan one time you want to go into a room was Trans-Allegheny. So I'll set that up real quick. Is we were walking probably 10 feet behind Bird and Ashley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. And I'll let you tell a story in a second. But like we saw a shadow go across
Oh,
in front
along
of
the
us.
wall or some shit, right?
They call it the crawler, but went right across by their legs into this room. And I'll let Tegan tell. I wanted to go in, but there's a reason why we did.
Yeah, okay. So we both stopped and we looked at each other to make sure that we both saw it. And we walked by the doorway where it crawled into. And I got my hair touched, it was physically touched, and there was nobody around me. And I just got freaked out, and I did not want to go in that room.
Yeah, so that's what happened. She had her hair touched. I was in the doorway, and I was like, let's go in. Then it happened twice. The second time, someone like tugged on her hair, and you see her head go to the left real quick.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was it. I'm not going to make her do something she doesn't want to do. Sarah's a different story.
About to say, come on now.
Because obviously she's not going to do it anyways. It's just fun to try to get her to do it. And one day she might.
You got this, boo.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
One day.
So.
I probably need as many beers as Lane took shots. I need to do that though. So if somebody else is paying for my tab, we will do whatever.
So we do have fun with our group. It
Yeah.
is a very good group. There's 8 of us. The original 8, and that's all we're going to stay with is 8. But we do invite other people to the group, and that's what the main purpose. When Erin asked me to do this group is, there's 2 reasons. Well, 3. I like doing it.
Yeah.
Another one is to have people that don't have a chance to do it.
Right.
We have a decent amount of equipment. We rent the places out ourselves. And it gives you the opportunity. A lot of people watch these shows and ooh, I'd love to do that, but they don't know how to go about it. And you can always contact us on Facebook message or email. If we're in the area and you see it, or tell us a place you want us to investigate, we'll come down and try to investigate with you. Whoever wants to investigate. That's what it's about, is getting people that don't have that chance to get that chance. And that's what we want. Another reason is because, I said, my daughter's 14. She still likes hanging out with me, kind of. So I'm going to, take that opportunity still to keep doing it. And hopefully she continues to keep doing it too. I think she has fun. Going forward, I said we're doing Madison again this week. Couple of things on the docket for future. What do you guys say? Speak up.
I don't have anything to say. I'm just thinking of the future places.
What places would you like to go?
The train disaster in Beulah.
So
I don't know if we can go to the actual site of the bridge for different reasons we can talk about later. But I'm pretty sure the mass grave for the unidentified bodies is for public viewing.
It is. I have been there.
Yeah,
and I have stories about that place.
And it is historically known to be haunted.
Yeah.
And you see things, yeah,
Yep.
I think that would be a good one.
So we want to go to where the accident happened, but she doesn't want to talk about it. But, this day and age, a lot of homeless people.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So for safety reasons, we're not going to go there because we don't want to put anybody in danger walking, 10 o'clock at night in the dark when there's homeless encampments around. That's just stupid. We would love to investigate it, yes, but we're not going to put anybody in danger.
We might be able to go on top because they rebuilt the bridge, and I'm pretty sure there's actual trains that run.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be able to go on top of it, but then we have to watch for actual trains. But
Yeah, I don't want to be stuck on a
people.
bridge when the train comes.
No, there's
Hey, stand by me. Calm down, okay?
I've walked on it before. It's like rocks, trains, rocks. There is places where you're not going to get hit by a train. I've been up there.
We'll have to check it out during daytime.
We'll have to talk.
Yeah. Well, we'll check it out during daytime. It's not that far from us, so we'll go do it. We talked about one place we do have to hit, I think, this year is Old Hospital on College Hill.
Yeah.
It's coming newer,
Yeah.
more public, I guess you want to say it. I didn't hear about it till, last year. I don't know if they just opened it up, but I know you can stay there too.
Yeah.
There's the Old Hospital on College Hill. You can rent out yourself. And we'll do that as a group. And there's like 2 colleges that were part of the hospital that you actually rent out and sleep there.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah's all about that. Like, she wants her own
No.
cottage. I will rent Sarah her own cottage.
That's very kind of you, but no.
Even as a group, if we stayed.
There have to be some stipulations, so to say. I don't think I'd sleep. I don't want to be the end bunk on either bed, whatever, cot.
You're going to push all the beds
Nobody
together.
else, I think, is
that
going
you'd
to be
in
sleeping.
the middle.
The lights are going to have to stay on. If you can agree to that, you might as well.
Okay, so I guess we're driving home.
I think so.
Old Hospital on College Hill is one of them. I know people want to do Trans-Allegheny.
Yeah, I want to do that one.
And it's one of the most famous.
What about the Bel Air House? We've talked about that.
Yeah.
And Bill Manor.
Yeah.
Is another one in Toledo area.
Yeah.
That I've been hearing a lot about.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be really good. Those, like Bill Manor, Bel Air House, we'll have to limit to our group because they're so small.
Right.
But if you're interested, Old Hospital on College Hill, drop us a message. I mean, we're going to be down there, West Virginia. We'll try to get that done. It's supposed to be freaky. I'm looking forward to that one.
The reformatory down in West Virginia, too. Not the hospital.
Yeah, I just heard about that one.
Yeah, Craig was there when he worked at the prison, and he was, it was creepy. There were things.
So there's a lot of places, especially Northeast Ohio, that we can do. So we're going to do them all. Next year, we're planning a big event. I don't know if we can pull it off. I'm going to try very hard to pull it off. We're going to do 4 places in 4 nights.
Yep.
So we're going to do old school, rent an RV. There's probably going to be like 5 of us, the whole group. I won't be able to go.
Right.
Maybe we all have families, we all have kids, and work. So I'm going to try and line it up.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do 4 places in 4 nights straight. So we're probably going to try to do Bel Air House, Old Hospital on College Hill, Trans-Allegheny, and we're going to end in Madison.
Yeah.
We're going to be tired, but I think it'll be a fun time to do it. I mean, I think it'll be good.
What is your bucket list, no pun intended, bucket list place to go?
What was that? I sent you that. Was that the Castle in Ireland?
Oh, in Ireland. Okay. Yeah.
It makes sense.
I'd like to go to, I think it's Pavia Island over in Italy. That was the old Plague Island.
Stanley Hotel. Will
Yeah.
be a cool place to go.
Mhm.
Just stay the night.
What's that one in Colorado?
The Stanley Hotel.
Oh.
Where The Shining is.
That'd be a cool one.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool, like Clown Motel. Be a cool place to stay in.
Nope.
No clown?
No clowns. Don't do it.
Not even that bad.
No, they bring joy to kids.
No, they don't.
I'll keep that in mind.
I do not do doll.
Yeah, don't fear the unknown. Well,
No, that is a healthy thing to have. Is a fear of the unknown. It keeps you alive.
it does.
It does.
What does Sarah want to do? You can go on this road trip with us?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I figure there's going to be 5 of us going on it. So
Mhm.
it's probably going to be me and 4 girls.
It's gonna be hard. I know.
Craig will go.
Okay, so it'll be
Yeah.
me and Craig and 3 girls. Well, I mean, we're just going to... No, I mean, I want to limit
I'm
the
just
5.
thinking of dudes for you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to limit the 5 because we're going to get like an RV. Not going to be a huge one. But no, that should be a good trip. We're going to try to get it, scheduled up here as soon as we get vacation pics. Hopefully Craig and I get the same days off, which we should. My neighbor over there across the street does a lot of audio stuff, and he thinks we should do a live podcast
Hell yeah.
for the trip.
Okay.
I know we're going to do a lot of
That'd be sick.
We're going to do a lot of Facebook Live stuff.
Yeah.
Again, follow us. We'll see what happens our 4th night, we're going to be dead tired. Literally, we're going to do a hot drive, try to get a couple hours sleep, and go hunt again. So time we get to Madison, and when we hit Madison, we'll have a group of 12 or 14 people there total, and we'll hunt that together.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. And that's all we have planned for next year right now, besides just doing Madison and hitting whatever we can this year. I think Old Hospital on College Hill is something I'm going to try to put together here shortly as soon as we figure out Sarah's schedule. And that's what we're doing. I'd love to do like 10 in 10 days one time.
Oh.
You're insane.
Okay, 10 in 10 days is a little much.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe like 7 days, but that's still a lot.
Sis, calm down. That's a lot.
That's why she's my daughter.
I know. I start crying if I don't get sleep.
It's better than 10.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
All these places got beds, though. Maybe we can catch a nap.
We'll just go to
Did you
hotel.
So tired, I'll be like, Spirity, leave me alone. Blindfold on.
You went home and didn't even sleep after Madison.
I sure didn't, dude. I was so scared.
That's our group. We have Bird, too. He don't really count. You hear Bird's name a lot. Every place we go to, there's an EVP of Bird. I have no idea why. Dude's a goofy dude. But he's been investigating with me 6-7 times already, and he's a good investigator. He'll be on the show sooner or later. All these people will be on the show, try and get their input. It all depends how the investigation goes. Erin will always be our co-host.
Hello.
And then we'll always have a guest speaker, unless you don't want me anymore. But,
And then I'll take over.
yeah, then Sarah or Erin will take over. Sarah will take over.
Sarah and Erin will do it.
But again, if you have anything you want to say, drop us a line at the Nuclear Soul Seekers on Facebook or trapsoul0@gmail.com. If you want me to play a game, I'm always for it. Let me know what games you guys have, or you want Sarah to do, or Erin to do.
Come on, man. Not me.
Yeah, if we get enough messages or likes for Sarah to go in the Devil's Toy Box solo next time we do Madison, she will do it.
Not by myself.
That's what solo means.
Yeah, solo's one.
I'm saying not by myself.
like Red Solo Cup, like Solo.
I feel you up.
She'll need a lot of those before she does that. But if you message a lot,
You think you're so.
or if we get 100 followers on Facebook, she will do that.
Yeah.
Right
No, I
now,
won't.
right now we're at 39.
Yep.
Trust me, she will. She
Trust me,
loves.
I
She
will.
loves the fan base.
Don't like that either.
Oh, thank you for listening to our little chat about our group.
Yep.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.